The moon seems normal, silent, small, always the same. But in reality, our moon is almost perfect for Earth. It stabilizes the planet, controls the tides, slows Earth's rotation. And without it, life on Earth could be completely different. But now imagine something. Imagine that tonight, the moon disappears, and another moon from the universe appears in its place. What would actually happen? Let's start with one of the most terrifying ones, Io, Jupiter's volcanic moon. Io is the most volcanically active place in the entire solar system. Its surface is covered with lava, constant eruptions, burning mountains. If Io replaced our moon, you would see enormous glowing red scars in the sky. It would almost look alive. Nights would become much brighter, and Earth would experience far more violent tides. But at least Io is relatively similar to our moon in size. Now prepare for something much more extreme. Europa, Jupiter's frozen moon. Its surface is almost entirely made of ice. But beneath that ice, there may be a gigantic hidden ocean, larger than all of Earth's oceans combined. If Europa appeared in our sky, you would see an enormous white and blue sphere lighting up the night. Its icy cracks would be visible even from Earth. And some scientists believe that beneath that ice, microscopic alien life could exist. But now let's move to something even stranger. Titan, Saturn's most famous moon. Titan is enormous, larger than Mercury, and it's the only moon in the solar system with a dense atmosphere. It has rain, rivers, lakes, but not made of water, made of liquid methane. If Titan orbited Earth, the night sky would become orange, foggy, almost alien. Eclipses would become gigantic, and the tides would become much more intense. But Titan still feels somewhat stable. Now comes something truly terrifying. Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system. It is even larger than the planet Mercury. If Ganymede replaced the moon, it would appear enormous in the sky, much larger than our current moon. The tides could devastate coastlines. Oceans would rise constantly. Many coastal cities would disappear, and the night sky would feel dominated by a giant planet. But there is an even more disturbing moon. Triton, Neptune's moon. Triton is freezing, dark, and it orbits backwards compared to its planet. It is a rebel moon. If it appeared above Earth, you would see a gigantic icy blue sphere, with nitrogen geysers exploding into space. It would almost look artificial, like something that should not exist. And then there's Phobos, Mars's moon. Phobos is tiny, very tiny, irregular, more like a giant asteroid. If it replaced our moon, you would see a disturbing, deformed rock in the sky. It would constantly look ready to crash into Earth. And the worst part? Phobos is actually slowly falling toward Mars. One day, it will destroy itself. But now imagine the opposite. A moon so enormous it fills almost the entire sky. A gigantic object hanging above Earth. Nights would become incredibly bright. Eclipses would darken entire continents. The tides could destroy coastlines across the world. And psychologically, humans would panic, because the sky would no longer feel natural. And that's when you realize something. Maybe we don't fully appreciate how special our moon really is. Not too large, not too small. Far enough away to keep Earth stable. Close enough to light our nights. Maybe, out of all the moons in the universe, we ended up with the right one.